Oh, it's nothing better. Man draped in a white fox. Besides, I don't know if I should maybe say this, but having a white fox draped upon you. Yeah, I don't feel bad about that. So, always speaking from the heart, kid. Always. So, St. Patrick's Day being around the corner, and you know me being Irish as fuck, I grabbed some of this good guy because I usually eat Irish cheese, but I've never fucked with McCall's. Dude. So I smashed about a quarter of that already. And this is McCall's 6-month grass-fed. Oh yeah, this was 12-month. That's a cheddar. Excuse me, it's a chive cheddar. This one is wow, super nice. Stop and Shop. Fucking kid. Let's go. Beautiful. Absolutely fucking beautiful. So we're gonna tear back out on the bike in just a fucking short. Hey Lisa, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Don. You are absolutely the fucking best. I appreciate the hell out of you. I was just showing some McCall's cheese I grabbed. Yeah, that's fucking legible. It has a bit of a reflection, so let's try to do a bit better. Let's try to step our fucking game up here. McCall's grass-fed Irish chive cheddar cheese. That's about as good as you can get. It's a solid block. What is this, 8 ounce? 7 ounce, excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, man, so I got a rattle in my lung. Pardon me, man. It is bloody fantastic. It is so nice. Like super, super, super good. So McCall's grass-fed Irish cheddar for the W, kid. And then I haven't had like microwave popcorn in ages. Probably the last time I had, but no, I can't say that. That's not the truth. Let's just only be honest. I remember when I was little, and my old man dipped, and it was me, my ma, and my little sis. It was 7 years between us. And we lived in Laconia. We lived in 2 different places in Laconia. One off of Union Ave, which is like where all the Harleys rip by for Laconia. So I was just out there as a kid, like losing my mind. You know, already my old man being a biker. And then just me on top of it, starting to learn sleds. Right? Starting to learn bikes. I'm like, oh, that's a fucking FLH. Oh, that's an FLT. Oh, that's a Sporty. Oh, that's a fucking 80 cube. Oh, that's an 88 cube. Like, just learning all, you know, all the stuff that bikers learn about bikes from tins and motors and the way it's set up. And the, you know, where you rake from a wide glide to a super glide or a dyno low. It's like, I mean, you just learn all that shit from either visualizing it or having some old cat kick you knowledge and say, hey, there's only a small discrepancy from that one to that one. And then I was like a sponge as a kid. I was a Harley sponge. I was a biker sponge. In fucking 86, 7, 8, 9, I was in everything I go. Alleys, man, I fucking adored it. I adored it. I used to draw bikes. Oh my goodness, I just imagine in detention. Memorial Middle School in Laconia is where I went to middle school. I hit a bunch of different ones because I've always been a nomad. I've always been a vagabond. I've always been here, there, and everywhere else. But so I remember in detention, Memorial Middle School, 1987 or 8. I'm pretty sure it was 88. Let's fucking go, kid. You know what time it is? In detention, drawing V twins. Legit drawing V twins. Pardon you, me talking food in my mouth. It's only popcorn. Kind of don't count, right? Drawing V twins with just a shitty Bic ballpoint, but man, did I make that fucking Bic work. I put a hurting on that line of paper. I remember my teacher asking me, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'm like a Hell's Angel and a tattoo artist. It's like I just told her I was going to bomb her fucking house. She goes, why would you say that? I said, why wouldn't I say that? That's what I want to be when I grow up. I'm only fucking 7, ma'am. I didn't say ma'am back then, but I was kind of a flip. I was like a punk teen. Or even a preteen. I was a fucking punk ass. I had a fresh mouth. I didn't really respect my elders unless it was immediate elders. I was like, yeah, man, I want to be a tattoo artist. And I was like, fucking, why? What do you want to be? She's like, a teacher. I want to stay that way forever. I'm like, you sure about that? I should have gotten dope slapped by so many more teachers. I remember one teacher. There was this one dude. It was Memorial Middle School. He was a great big Italian fella. I don't remember his name, but man, did he just have like this. Remember the OG? So the reason I say OG is because the first Beetlejuice ever, right? First Beetlejuice movie. And then they just made the second one. So that's why I'm saying OG, because they've literally made it in Melrose, like right here, like 5 blocks away. Not the whole film, but they shot bits and pieces here. And then they went like back to Maine and Vermont. But they used killer backdrops. So at any rate, remember when him and his wife were getting ready to read the handbook for the recently dead deceased? Right? You with me so far? These guys are so nice. Wise Ridges Fire. They're fiery. This usually is not my cup of tea, man. I don't sit here and fucking chomp as I'm, talking and telling our story, because I always thought it was rude to talk food in your mouth, so this is not my MO. But I'm getting ready to head out the door. My helmet, my leather's behind me, and we're about to fucking peel off. I'm gonna go hop on the bike for a bit and rip it up. But this is what I wanted to say was that face that the husband used, and he remember when he stretched his shit out, and he was like, and then she did her thing, and she popped her eyes out with that's what Mr. Lamonte, oh my gosh, If you guys could actually look into that, if anybody has any type of good internet shit, because that's not my thing, man. I'm not fucking great with tapping away on the keys, but Mr. Lamonte or Lamonte, I remember he had a Guinea name, and we're always allowed to muck with the Guineas because we're mixed, and we've always, but at the same time, we intermarry, and it's all fucking gravy, so. You know, Guineas and mix, it's different between like a spick and a Jew. Like they kind of can't go banter for banter. Like it's not really allowed. But we all came over here at the same time from, our motherland, our fatherland. You know, Ireland, Italy. Or if you ask the old ones, they'll say Italy. Fucking go, kid. St. Patty's Day's right around the corner. Let's fucking go. You know what fucking time it is. It's Beantown time, kid. Let's fucking go. So when he did that and stretched his beak out, and then they were reading the handbook and walked through the door, I was like, oh. You look just like Mr. Lamonte. So I told you, I had a teacher at Memorial Middle School named Miss Lamonte. Man, I kid you not, look just like the cocksucker. Fucking just like him. It probably could have been his, second cousin if it wasn't a all CGI, weirdo mask. But oh my gosh, so funny, dude, so funny. So yeah. He was he was a tough teacher, but he was like still nice and caring at the same time, but still he'd be like, he would straight dope slap you from fucking one side of the room to the next if you were acting up being a fucking dirt merchant. I swear this must weigh 28, maybe 30 pounds. I kid you not. But then, in the same token, it's gonna keep me safe and protect the shit out of me. So, alright, let's head out. What am I missing? This is my socks cap. Never leave home without it. Because when I go into a store, I pop this guy on. Because I don't always just love rocking the wood. And you know what the fuck I mean. All my true woods out there. You don't love rocking the wood in a especially when it's cool though. In a, just whatever corner store or, whatever type of little small store you got. But yeah, she's flapping away while I'm in the breeze, man. So. I'm lucky. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have all good people around me. I'm blessed to have everybody here in this channel. I'm blessed just to be alive, man. There's a lot of motherfuckers right now that are either locked up or not with us anymore. So let me just give a quick moment of silence for that, man. Yep, this dude's that I know doing 30, 35, 38, 40 years, and they're never getting out. So, just to make shit a bit more real, there's dudes never coming home. There's dudes that are gonna do time until they grab a fucking body bag for these poor cats. And they don't even get like a nice funeral. Well, maybe nowadays they do, but back in the day they didn't. They would just get a headrest, a little small stone that said the inmate number. For mine, it's W97563. And, excuse me. Like I'm thinking of The Rock and, Whitey Bulger's days way back when. because even though he was a fucking rat bastard, that's kind of the only cat we ever really joshed and joked about as, you know, kids here in Boston. Like, hey man, where's Whitey? You seen Whitey? Because that was like a kind of a big funny thing. Hey man, I just saw Whitey down the corner of Mystic and fucking Emerson. Like, let's go. Not let's call the cops on him, because that's not our style. But it's like, let's fucking go. Let's go fucking rush his ass and, you know, extort him forever. Any type of dough we can. It was just a funny saying. It was a funny thing. Hey, where's Whitey? We used to do it all the time back in the day. So we're gonna go hop on the sled, and if you want to ride with us, very cool. If not, you can absolutely split. Fucking up to you all day. Beantown Bushcraft. Let's go. This cheese back in the fridge. It doesn't get all weird and melty here. Yeah, good shit. What's it? McGill's, I believe. McCall's. Like, if you remember the old man from, what was the movie we just had here with Denzel? Pulling out the impact at no, he didn't pull out an impact. He pulled out a pass load with his guys. They just shot another one here, except this one wasn't that close. It was fuck, what was the name? It was help me, Lisa, please help me. No, you're awesome. I love you. You're the best, sweetheart. What was the name of the last movie that Denzel shot here in Boston? It was like 15 years ago, because I just got out of the can when it happened. And he had an Equalizer. Thank you, Equalizer. The Equalizer, when he pulls out the pass load, and he's fighting the fucking dirty Ruskies, and he's like, it was beautiful. Granted, there's a little bit of not known knowledge about that. You can't just pull a pass load. So if you don't know what a pass load is, it's a framing gun, and it's all orange, and there's many different types. There's like 3 or 4 different brands of pass load. At any rate, you have to hold the bar guide back. You hold the bar guide, then you can flunk, 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 flunk. But it's not wicked powerful. It's only good to about maybe 5 yards. But yeah, Equalizer. Equalizer, if you haven't seen Equalizer, go watch it. Another fantastic Boston movie. Denzel and that fucking broad, the hooker. Dude, primo. What a great fucking role both of them played. Mr. McCall. So that's why I said that. Because his name was McCall in the film. Mr. McCall's grass-fed Irish. It's funny. Black Irish. Come on. It's still a howl at the end of the day. Alright, let's get rocking. So, my dome's downstairs. Packed on the popcorn away. So that's gravy. This room isn't much more of an upgrade than the fucking dugout, Lisa. Like, yikes. They ain't got a place for fucking Buddy to eat his dummies, man. Like, it's so nice. I got a fan above me. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Dearly departed. Let's get stepping. I got my cap on my side. That's all grave. Let's disappear. Let's disappear. I just gotta remember myself to chew this cheese in the fridge before I forget. Shit gets stuck on my teeth. Could be a bad thing. Streets. What's in this side?
Hello, Callum.
Are you very proud of yourself?
All on the dad's work.
So, did you happen to see the person who pushed you in?
Only from a distance. Young, black hoodie, blue jeans, and white shirt. Anyway, phone off.
No.
Oh, Keane's husband.
It's from my helmet.
His number's on my phone. He was my
We'll be back.
Alright, be careful.
Thank you. I just wished a good night to my ex-mother-in-law. Like, man, what does it take for, either the mother-in-law to be awesome, or, like, I've always heard nightmare stories about mom-in-laws, dude. But I really honestly lucked out. Like, I had that's gonna show my tag, isn't it? Sure is. I lucked out, dude. I had a really good fucking mother-in-law. Like, and it's so hard to say that because everything against me goes, mother-in-laws are the worst. No, I fucking lucked out, dude. And it's my ex-mom-in-law, but she's still just an absolute fucking sweet pea. She's like, she's wicked nice, man. Kind, foreboding, but at the same time, accommodating and generous and kind and sweet. These are wicked fucking good if you've never had one. Let me read it while I'm doing this. It's the Barbells. Barbells protein bar, salty / sweet peanut, naturally and artificially flavored, 20 grams protein, no added sugars. They're very, very, very nice. I think they're 200. Super nice, dude. Like fucking. I kind of swear by these guys. They're a damn good snack bar. I forgot to leave these upstairs like an asshole, but I'm not gonna leave them down here because I don't trust. There's a lot of vagrants in this house. I don't trust, man. Remember what I was saying? I was hashtagging this every fucking where. This is going right back on the car as soon as we pull in the driveway in the fucking dugout. Check twice. Save a life. Motorcycles are everywhere. Well, I just went to my nice neighborhood spot down the street. GP Moto. That's what it is. So take a fucking snapshot of that, because if you're in my area, dude, GP Moto is kind of tops. So 781-321-8877. Great outfit. I swung by there yesterday, day before. Pull this sled out. Make sure my plate's not obscured. No, I want it to be obscured. Sure, my plate's not flapping in the fucking breeze here. There's always something flapping in the breeze, whether it's somebody's fucking gums or fucking gum shit. dummy. I never do that. I never do that. I've only stalled this puppy, only stalled this Dyna twice. But I meant to hit my kickstand when I hit my right thumb. Like, don't ask how that fucking happened, but it happened. So, call me an absolute fucking egghead. It's a damn good possibility. I kind of got that fucking egghead look going on, so that's all gravy. You know, for anybody that's in the chat, you can absolutely fucking tag egghead, but you're gonna have to come and talk to me after you say that person to person. So if you tag egghead in the chat, just be prepared to back it up. I don't know if you're that type of fucking. I don't know if you're that type of person, man. Oh, these are another really nice one. Kind bars, almond and coconut. Dude, wicked good. Wicked good. Like beyond nice. All right, let's get the fuck out of here, kid. Just turned 10,000. We're at 10,056, man. And I keep, so there's a button on the back that I'm allowed to hit for a trip A and a trip B. What I do is I keep my trip A, my oil, so I get 103 miles into a brand new oil change, and I'm only going to do about 3,000 on every one. So that means I have, what? Like 927 or something, right? And then I do my B trip, right? See my B trip, and that is how many miles I got left, just in case, because I'm kind of like a retard smart biker, but just in case my gas gauge shits a bit, I at least know here I can go about 115 miles before I have to fill back up. So that's why I do this. So we're at 31 right now for fuel. And we're at 10, I think it was what, 108 for 108 for oil change? Yeah, we got a ways to go on that A trip. Alright, let me fucking get back to you. Let me respond here, man, because that's not fair to me that you guys are responding and talking to me, and I'm not saying shit to you. So let's work on stepping up my game. Yeah, that kettle corn was awesome, Lisa. Oh my god, Don, it was so fucking good. I haven't had kettle corn in ages. Like ages. We're gonna let this guy warm up for a solid 5 minutes at any rate. And if you ever see me, and I come over this side, you see me doing something like this, what I'm actually doing is I'm touching my heads. So I'm touching my heads, and I'm seeing if it's warm to the touch. And if it's warm to the touch, I know that there's oil filtering up in my D-clips. So you never want to touch down here because that's the first place to get warm. Like underneath your cam cover and shit. You want to touch the top of your heads. You want to touch the top of your heads. Once those guys are warm, now it's time to go. And I just got back maybe an hour ago, so residually should still be warm. I did a bunch of just slow twerking and tweaking last night, just like small shit. I had to go through and tighten just a bunch of different small things. Perches. I'll explain with this later. Perch, handlebar perches. My short shift linkage, shit like that. Had to go through it and just tighten shit up, small stuff. I tightened up my mounts that are on my top shock sliders. That was shit I needed to tighten up that I should have tightened up the first, probably 300 miles, and shame on me. Because I fucking lost that top left one. Get in the wind, kid. Pull over in a couple, 3 to 5 minutes, and just give you a new locale that you can look at. Hopefully you're hearing me loud and clear. That way it's not all me, ignoring you guys. It's me showing you guys new shit. stop sign. Woo! Fucking go, kid! here again. It's gonna be fucking ugly, right? Yeah, you know we are, kid. You know we are. That's Wyoming Cemetery. Fuck me. You see the snow coming down too. Like, fuck me, dude. God damn it. Last time I was here, I sat here for fucking 16 hours. I kid you not. I dumped the bike all the way out back. And it's next to a loved one, a couple loved ones. And fucking, dude, I never wanted to fucking make my way out of here. Until I had some nice son of a bitch call the fucking fire department. Because I was like, dude, you know I call the fucking cops. Cops are fucking cunts. A-cab all day and they're fucking useless. Like, don't even bother, kid. You know, we only call them everything. So the fire department, my guy, please. Yeah, they wound up coming. They was actually, so the first one sucked. The fucking sergeant that came was a straight fucking cock-sucking piece of shit. The second crew that came, which was like a nice little brunette broad, who was some fucking hefty looking, tank looking white kid, and then it was this either awesome LT or awesome fucking sergeant. No, excuse me, awesome LT or awesome captain. Because he had a gold bar, gold meter. Never known, you know, anybody that does time, you know, it's all the same within the DOC, which is the Department of Corrections, to with my bar, my anniversary. Right here, kids, let's fucking go. Let's go. Love you guys so much. I cleaned this up like 3 days ago, maybe 2 days ago, just to make it look so much nicer. Pulled all the sticks out, all that good shit. Let me talk when I can shut the fuck up. So yeah, if you ever see gold on an officer's uniform, it either means he's normally silver is like a lieutenant. Gold is a fucking captain. But you have to see 2 bars. So when dudes talk about bars and stars, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about brass, which is the upper echelon of whatever. It's either your it's either at the upper echelon of your unit, if you're in the military, or the precinct that you're fucking having to deal with. And Melrose cops have kind of always been fucking cunts, dude. Kind of always. Ever since I can remember. My old man told me stories that, you know, in his day, he kind of lucked out and got served some half-decent fucking cops. There was this one cat, Lurch, which I always thought was cool. This is back in like 73, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, bicentennial. So around like the bicentennial, he said he was okay. You know, you never want to judge a fucking cop by his uniform. Judge him by his fucking character. Judge him by whether he acts like a gentleman and you're alright, or he's just a fucking dirt merchant and you're nothing but a petty fucking citizen, right? That's where you need to fucking be wary. Like, that's when it's time to call in, you know, and say, okay, it's fucking go time. That's the time to fucking lose your respect for him. You can see we're losing mad light here, man. just fucking mad light. So I'm gonna try to absolutely do my best, finish the story up that I got going on, and God bless your fucking soul, Lisa Silverwolf. You are just fucking cutest, the sweetest, the loveliest fucking. Let me check this corner. I thought I saw the vehicle down there, and I always like to be super aware of my surroundings. Nope, it's just Ripley School behind there. So, gravy. Let me say hi to Pa and Nana Murphy real quick. Love you, Pa. Love you, Nana Murphy. You guys are the best. I wish I had some better light in, man. So sorry. Alright, cool. So yeah, I came down here a couple days ago. So this is my Pa, man. He was most operas machinist mate, first class. MOMM1. Most officer machinist mate, first class. U.S. Navy. World War Deuce, which was Guadalcanal. He was born August 2nd, 1921, and he wound up passing December 19th, 2007. And he earned himself a Purple Heart, and he actually earned himself Robert W. Murphy. Yep, that is my Pa, man. He's one of the better dudes I've ever known. Next to my pop. This is my pop's dad. Shame on me that I haven't come down here and added his death date because I'm a fucking dirt merchant. But Nana passed. Nana was born in 1919 and she passed in 99. Came down here, delivered just a quick little how do you do. There was supposed to be one over that side. There it is. Still with the stick attached. Which is, if you know me, you already fucking know what time it is. I carry one of these cocksuckers with me at all times, if not and or more. On a regular. So I can do what with it? So I can howl to the gods with it. That's what I want to do. I love you, Pa. I love you, Nana. You guys are the best, man. I freaking miss you guys so much, dude. I miss you guys so much. You guys are absolutely the best. So I wound up having a neat little angel for Nana Murphy, and I had like this little cool soldier dude, just like that. In that format or whatever you want to call it. It was like a white soldier dude, but he was holding a spear, and some piece of shit fucking lifted it, man. Straight piece of shit. So. How many battery for you, the spirit of something? Love you guys. Love you, Pa. Miss you, Nana Murphy. You guys are absolute best. Don't expect me too soon, but I love you. You guys are absolutely fantastic. I miss you every second of the day, and you guys are missed at supper table. With that being said, Slancha, I'll catch you, Pa, on St. Patrick's Day, because that was kind of a big deal for us. And yeah, I did a bit of cleanup for them down here because it needed to be done, man. It just needed to be done. So there's like sticks and stems and twigs and all kinds of funky stuff down here. I had to clean up my Pa's spot. Here's a kid who passed when I was just, so he must be maybe a year or two younger than me. His name's Matt Shillier, and it's an absolute beautiful stone. I don't know if I've ever talked about him down here, but this is like one of the first kids. He passed in 02. This is one of the first kids, and he was kind of that kid, you know what I mean? Like, played from Melrose High. On fucking honors list. He was an artist, and he was captain number 10 on the fucking a Melrose hockey team. I always looked at the stone and looked at my own mortality, man. Because I didn't know this cat. Like, I didn't know him like that. But he was a couple of years younger than me. I'm 79. He was 83. So I had 4 years on him. But our birthdays were very similar. So I was born 4 days after him. But 4 years before him. Which is a bit wacky. And I'm a big numerology dude. So, him passing on December 6th, 2002 kind of... It was just weird, man. It was weird. I can't really explain, but he's a Melrose kid, and I hope everybody just throws up a prayer for the Shilley family, man. I don't know what else to say. You can see the snow coming down. You can see the snow starting to float. Earlier it was just a bit of rain that came down and a couple chunks of sleet, but I guess we'll dedicate this one to Mount Shilley, huh? I didn't see this coming. All right, let's do this so there's no reflection on the screen. Excuse me. Screenshot. That was what a good kid. I heard nothing but good things about him, man. Like, he was just that all-American fucking kid, you know what I mean? That all-American kid. He got after it. I don't know if he did the fucking fatty or, I'm pretty sure he fucking shot dope, and that's what fucking killed him. But, yeah, really fucking wicked bummer. Wicked fucking bummer. Like, such a fucking bummer, man. It can kill, it can take out those of the best of us that we don't even fucking count. And that's what's just sad as fuck about dope, heroin, fentanyl, like all this fucking nonsense, man. It's just, oh God, it's fucking heartbreaking. Dude, it makes me so sad because it's like, taking babies away from their fucking moms, man. Alright, I assure you that's green. I don't know when I got too close to it. It started turning fucking white. That was weird as shit. But that's green, man. And that's dope. So, let's see what stone this is. Denise. Awesome. Excellent. So 75. Lawrence E. Denise passed 2012. 1927. Barbara T. Denise passed in 2005. Wow. That's not just the coolest Celtic cross, man. Bless yous. Absolutely bless you guys. If you ever see coins on a thing, that's not an Irish thing, man. It's a fucking Jew thing. Like, let us not start that, please. Kelleher. I had a friend that was a Kelleher. B-Mac. He is no longer. Let's go to Mr. Dooley, and then we can be dearly departed. Let's try not to spit and or walk on any of these graves. Mr. Dooley should be right here. Duly noted. Solid. Just a solid good dude, man. I actually left something here when I was here last time. And I'm not gonna publicize it. I'm not gonna make it a big thing, but Mr. Dooley. Oh, look at that. So, Mrs. Dooley, Barbara was 100% Italian, and then Mr. Dooley, which any one of you fucking clown kids, if you call your friend's parents by their first name, you're a fucking piece of shit. You have never learned any respect, and shame the fuck on you. You call them Mr. or Mrs. if you have a lick, kid, an iota of fucking respect. You do not call them by their first name. Never called Barbara. I always called her Mrs. Dooley, Mr. Dooley. At any rate, back flip side of this, Inrai, which is Jesus, has made in Italy. So that's kind of like a, it's like a, what do you do, the whatchamacallit thing? Right? The Simpsons thing, but that's too funny. So, Mrs. Dooley, love and respect, boss. You were a local 7 iron worker out of Southie, and I appreciate everything you ever did. Oh, look at that. BJ's buried here, too. This poor kid was only 16 with a bad bag of fucking dope. Just, oh, no kidding. February 16. The 29th, I remember that. Him being right after a couple days after my birthday. Mr. Dooley, love and respect, sir. You know you were always a real one. He was a good, solid biker too out of Melrose. Like, what a good guy, man. What a good guy. Oh yeah, I was gonna leave him. I'll let that be private, I guess. Private. Can't even see that tail light just blocked the whatchamacallit out, man. There they go. Told you. There's Melrose Fairfield Hospital right down the street, man. And this actually helps. Like we welcome, well, we don't welcome pigs, but we welcome, this lighting up the inside of the cemetery while we're down here. Just for the simple fact that you'll probably be able to see another good one up there. Yeah, because there's an upsweep on the hill. Yeah, you see them carrying on. One thing I heard, I don't know if it's true. So I dated this broad that was a doctor. She was a PA, which is a physician's assistant. Same fucking thing as a doctor, but she says when sirens are off, whoever's inside is no longer inside. Sorry about that. That hit the wrong fucking button, man. When sign off, your party's deceased. The party is no longer. So the fact that we just had them coming true on this side, right? And there was a meat wagon, which is what I call them because I'm not tactful. And then a fucking cruiser following. To me, that kind of says there might have been somebody that that didn't arrive on time. It might have been DOA. Don't know. Honestly, don't. All right, Lisa, I'm so sorry, darling. I know I'm fucking horrible at this. I'm horrible at interacting, and that's probably why I never have anybody that stays in here besides just you and I. But this is why I do this, because it entertains me. All right, Lisa. Good night, sweetheart. Love and respect, Lisa. You're the best, darling. Thank you for staying as long as you did. I'm sorry, I'm always so terrible at just not responding and too busy running my box liquor, you know what I mean? Too busy running my box liquor to trying to show you guys stuff. I don't want to get fucking discombobulated, man. Because if I do that, then I'm gonna forget what I'm talking about, and then it's all gonna go downhill. But yeah, we got snow coming down, kid. You can see it right in front of the fucking headlight. Cocksucker. Isn't that something? Son of a bitch. Fuck, man. Fuck, man. Well, for the other 3 that are still in here, why don't you throw a like and subscribe in? You're just sitting in here lurking. You're not saying dick behind your keypad. It would be excellent if you at least said hey, or giving me a thumbs up, or subscribe, or something excellent. That would be cool. Or you may not like me, huh? Well, at least throw a bunch of fuck you fingers in the chat. That way, we at least know what side we're on. That would be something that I would really appreciate, to be dead honest. Because that way, at least I know that I got haters and lovers watching. So that would be fucking stellar, man. So if you're like a Yankees fan, you don't fuck with Red Sox fan, throw me a fuck you in the chat. Throw me a fuck you finger in the chat. Throw me go fuck yourself. I would absolutely appreciate the fuck out of that. But not everybody's wired that way, man. Not everybody's that cool. They just want to sit in the chat and like lurk and be like, fucking like twinkle my balls the same way. So why don't you say something? Why don't you give me an ugly thumbs up or an ugly fuck you, and then you can fucking bounce. Because that way it would really make my day, man. Unless you're not trying to make my day, and then that's the case too, which is totally groovy. I am absolutely cool with that. But I like feedback. If there's just a couple squatters hanging out in the chat, ain't saying shit, just lurking like creeps. I usually try to get these clowns to fucking pipe up.